If the bear and bird think I can be defeated in Spiller, they'll find I'm quite the killer. Oh. Today is St. Patrick's Day, so shamrocks have come my way. Dongo, get the vacuum component! Hello, my Sharkies, and welcome to another Banjo Kazooie Grunty's Revenge stream. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone! I see plenty of people in the chat get it too.
I like Sakukoto and KCJTV. I thought happy Pikachu there with the usual.
Yes, praise Silky and Quakere! Indeed, comrades, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Yes, indeed, what a glorious holiday of green! Oh shoot, we forgot to dress up the stream. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm pretty good. Oh, actually, all the Koopa Bros are good. Yeah, we remember to wear green. Yeah. But, yeah, good fun, nice day. Had a little bit of fun, had some, special, St. Patrick's Day Lucky Charms, thankfully gluten-free. And my mom made some green pancakes. So that's nice. Here's hoping green food coloring is, gluten-free. Anyways, how y'all doing, chat? Everyone having a good St. Patrick's Day? Hope y'all are wearing green. Got me a nice green creeper on my shirt and some green pajama pants. But yeah, so yeah, today should be quite fun. We're gonna try to finish up Spiller's Harbor and maybe head to the next area. But yeah, hope y'all are doing good. Why don't we go ahead and get things started? Oh, hey, watching Ben, you're just in time. Nice Shamrock. Oh, excuse me. Hey, I hope y'all are doing well. Hey, Banjo Kazooie, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I don't have any green on me. I'm sure Kazooie will pinch me later, I suppose.
You better believe it. Anyways, how y'all doing, Chad? Sorry. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, I think we're gonna probably just, we learned ice eggs last time, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't. Well, actually, I think I'll save that for, yeah, I think we'll actually do that later, that way I have time to, because we can actually do something with the mouse. Anyways, in the meantime, time for the weekly recap. That's amazing. Kind of fun. It was sort of a clip show. By that I mean it was main character explaining to everyone the whole premonition and everything that happened and such. Even Nox was there to hear it, and yeah, I'm sure he was certainly thrown for a loop that he ended up killing some people and got killed himself in the premonition or whatever. Ah. I know these are supposed to be piles of slime, but do they look like seashells to y'all, chat, or is it just me? But yeah. Unfortunately, right as he finished up the recap, Agents 5 and 6 came after him, leading to a pretty cool fight in the theater. Hey, look, sandcastle and cow. Pretty fun design the sandcastle has, like shells and cans and such. Might be a little tricky to find the notes in here just because it all kind of blends in. But yeah, and right as everyone was throwing down, weirdly enough, for some reason 5 didn't transform. And oh look, a Lego. How fun. And you know, Nox can't transform because at this point he doesn't have the belt, so and you can tell because his the Breakum saber or whatever it was called, his weapon, yeah, it's still got the mold rust on it, so yeah, I think it looks like next. Oh, but yeah, the thing that got most freaky, Dawn has appeared. By that I mean our new third rider, Baku. After showing Nox his demise, you better play nice or else. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be something. Cause I tell you, he just when Baku got his new form, Catastros, and really tore up he absolutely violated him. Like, the dude was punching him like crazy. That like punched him, gave him a superhero punch, and then pulled him right back to punch him down again. I tell you, it's been a while since we've had that much of a violator in terms of a fight. Also, yeah, it took me forever back then I realized you need to use the milk carton. Ooh. But yeah, our new rider has appeared, Common Rider Dawn, and boy did he leave a first impression. Dude shows up on in the top part of the theater, aura farming like crazy, which seems to be the tradition for tertiary riders as of late, to just aura farm. And yeah, he done slashed him with his powerful new weapon. I forgot what it's called, but it's his sword. It's what he transforms with. Got like he's got a capsule with a dragon on it. I think it's called the Punishment Capsule. Oh, and then he just the last part of his attack, he rained guillotines on them. Yeah, he literally made digital guillotines, like the blade part of a guillotine rain upon them. And I thought the lords were the one with the execution power. But yeah, so very intense. And yeah, this is kind of expected. It's a brand new character. Don't know what his deal is, but yeah, he's definitely going to add quite a bit of the intensity. Looking forward to next week, where looks like Baku has to go defeat Nox's nightmare again, that being the Shadow Nightmare. And I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Nox, if Nox might actually ally with Baku. I would kind of like that, because, you know, he does, you know, he's mostly just wants revenge on Code for how evil they are. Unfortunately, the jerk keeps being so unbelievably vague that, you know, it's hard to tell what is actually going on. I keep missing the notes. But yeah, it looks like, I'm guessing next week, you know, Baku's gonna go try to destroy the Shadow Nightmare again. Should be pretty easy. Which I'm assuming will let Nox get his belt back. Pretty cool belt, you know. It kind of makes me think of an alarm clock, the way you, like, turns it around, oddly enough. Oh yeah, the new opening, very awesome. I'm curious to see how they'll add, Dawn to it. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason Ancient 3 is looking crazy in the new intro. He's, like, sticking his tongue out, like, holding a Glock, so... Yeah, I gotta feel it. I'm gonna just wonder if at some point he just loses his mind and just goes complete murder hobo or something. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, yeah, kind of wondering if I should consider getting in the other belts, because I think the Lord Invoker... Oh, we only got 5 of the Jiggies here? Dang. The low transformation belt for the, agents. I'm kind of tempted to get it, because I kind of want the capsums of the 3 agents. And, you know, it went down to, like, $88. Like Oja? Possibly, unfortunately. I think we got everything in the sandcastle. Oh, wait, yes, of course. I just remembered there's more that the mouse can do. But we gotta get out of here. Alright, Pokemon, not much to say. You know, that one guy from that one episode who has a Why Not showed up, and I guess him and Perrin are gonna try to write an article, show that the Rising Protectors are not evil. Also, Mayonnaise showed up again. You know, the weird peacock knight guy who, do you have anything to say to the mouse? Okay. He's just thankful. Yeah, whole gang's getting together, everyone's showing up. And then, for whatever reason, Mayonnaise went and walloped, Roy, who can't seem to Mega Evolve properly for some reason. Use Mega Halucha, and yeah, looks like next week... Oh, look, we got the last Jinjo!
The Jinjos are united.
What a wait. Hooray, more... which Jin... Alright. Now, what's the Peach's Terra type? Good question. I forget, was it Poison Fairy? Trying to think. I think it's probably going to be Poison, I'd have to guess. Oh, Poison Ghost, so yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because, you know, the whole thing is they need a Pokemon for each type. I'm trying to think if they have any Ghost.
I think the time is getting desperate. Our Mecha Grunty suit needs more spare parts than freezing furnace can make.
I'm trying to think if there's any, if they have any Ghost on the team. Can't really think of any Poison. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe the Ghost will come from that guy from Dusk Noir. Who is that? Oh, do you mean Amathio? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. So, yeah, I think, Petron's definitely going to be, Poison, I'd guess. Alright, so let's get back to Bear and Bird, and I think we're about ready to go for the boss, which I remember being pretty tricky. Bit annoying that it seems like the mouse is one of the only ones that really has a use in Otherworld. Well, that and the last one. Ooh boy! Oh boy! Wonderful Precure. I got a lot to say there. Ooh boy, that's good. But first, let's learn how to make some ice cold eggs. Nothing like to see more than a load of sparkling notes. I should think he's lucky to see anything. Now I've got a little something that'll come in handy against Grunty's flaming fiends. We use these ice eggs, so up 'em with... Yeah, baby. Yeah. When one of those gets stuck on your tongue. And you be careful I don't give you some frostbite on your way back. Down your hole.
It's not very ice, Kazooie.
Alright, so yeah. Now we can fire ice eggs. Which can take out fire enemies, which we haven't seen any. Ooh, wonderful Precure. Yeah, the villains. So yeah, Nico done. Oh yeah, the new monsters are immune to the blanket burrito and nice shower. Yikes. So yeah, the big bad's finally active. Also, Nico's been revived. She's a cute little unicorn fairy. She gets me a little concerned time, but she mostly seems pretty chill. Almost got mad at the poor sheep quite a few times. But the big bad has awoken, the evil Japanese wolf. What was his name? Gao? I think that's his name. Kind of like that one Kamen Rider villain, Kamen Rider Gaon. Yeah, Gao. Yeah, he's awake. His whole thing. He's a spirit wolf. He's angry at humans for making the Japanese wolf go extinct. Yeah, Gaon. Yeah, is there an N? Yeah, that's funny. That's the same name as the Kamen Rider villain who was like a crocodile guy who wanted to erase all of time because he was tired of time. It didn't make much sense to me back in the day, but actually no, still doesn't make much sense. It had a cool train too. I actually managed to get it, the Gao liner, big crocodile train. Really hard to find on eBay just because it's kind of one of those things where what it's actually called is kind of confused. Like maybe it's gown, it's gal. Either way, very fun. You push a button and it clamps on you. Oh, but yeah, worst of all, for Precure Gown, Gal, or whatever. Yeah, he got 2 minions. He done got a yellow. He's got a yellow and a red. What is? Yeah, a yellow and red fox with human forms. They seem fun. They seem like they're gonna be fun villains. I was worried that they'd frustrate me a lot. Wait, did I say fox? Yeah, they're wolves. Yeah, they got 2 wolves, and yeah, they can really mess up the Gargaroos, so I'm looking forward to this week and see how they can defeat them, because it's very interesting, but we'll get to that after the boss, because, yeah, So, yeah.
Kazooie seems a little bitter. She should be my heavy hitter. Since she stayed by Banjo's arm, I'm going to have to do her arm.
Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, this Mecha Grunty fight's pretty tricky. Yeah, she's randomly become a kaiju. Now the main thing here is you want to hit the really hard to hit spots first, namely her hat and her hands, because oh boy, yeah, after you do that, she starts flying and gets a lot more aggressive. Oh boy, I remember being stuck on this for so long. Oh yeah, and yeah, I think she's getting. Oh, well, that was fast.
This Jumbo Mech really stinks. A few small holes and it just sinks. But when I meet you in my tower, I won't hold back. I'll use full power.
Well, that one a bit easier than expected. Oh well, okay. I still find it a little memorable. Oh yeah, I forgot the ice eggs can just temporary freeze things. Okay. But yeah, we get a new transformation. But yeah, the new monsters are part of the Dungeon fight. Yeah, pretty typical. I remember Smile Precure did something kind of similar with the what was it? The Hyper Akambes. Basically, the clown nose monsters had blue noses instead of red noses. And then I think after that they had it was either purple noses or black noses, where it essentially let the villains pilot them like a mech. Quite intense. Very creative designs, though. Okay, chat, so any bets on what the new transformation is going to be? So yeah, we're in a harbor, and there's some toxic water, so how do y'all think we'll be able to get through said waters? Right? So yeah, let's check. So yeah, time for our new transformation, and it's Octopus! Yeah, we now have Octopus Banjo. Mumbo called this Octopus. Oh, wait, yeah, let me just chat slow. Sorry, Octopus swimming strength go in water that harm Banjo. Use A. Sorry, but yeah, Octopus to jump and shoot water jet with B. But yeah, we got a little Octopus Banjo. Kind of funny that that his pants now have 8 legs. Yeah, it can shoot water. Oh yeah, they got monkey minions, so pretty terrifying. I think there's specifically some kind of baboon with ninjutsu, because it started as 1 monkey and then it turned into 4. But yeah, we can now safely navigate through the toxic water. So yeah, I believe the last few bits we need are probably going to be. There we go. Probably going to be with the octopus, so that's fun. Takoyaki. Yeah. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Never had takoyaki before. I wonder if it's any good. I'm not sure if I've even ever had octopus. I've had similar seafood, like squid, not squid, scallop. Yeah. So fun. Remind me of that weird episode of Metabots where character of the day was like a takoyaki cook, but for some reason they didn't want to call it takoyaki, so they just called it octopus balls, which just sounds so wrong. I mean, that's literally what takoyaki is. You know, it's like octopus fried up into a ball. Alright, now we're in the mucky place. It's mucky time here. I have quite a few memories up here. Back in the day when I used to go to gymnastics class, I remember having a distinct memory of doing this section with the octopus after a pretty tough gymnastics class. Oh, and the tentacles are green now. Sure, why not? Oh, the batter. Ooh, I see. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, if I want any takoyaki, it has to be done at home. How fresh does the octopus need to be? That's way worse. You mean the octopus balls? Yeah. It's weird because I'm pretty sure Metabots wasn't done by 4Kids, so I don't know why they had to censor out certain things. And I don't know if they censored out that much. It was just, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't figure out how to make. Wait, of course they could have made takoyaki match the lip flaps. It's literally. Wait, I gotta be careful here, just so we don't miss anything, because I can't really backtrack easily. Darn it, y'all make me hungry now. Alright. Okay, come on. So I just gotta focus, and I think we're at the end, though. We seem to be missing We seem to be still missing some stuff. Oh, you can buy it octopus frozen? Oh, good. Ooh, this could be a problem. Now I don't know where the last few notes are, so, let's just, hey. Let's just start looking around. Try to ignore the bees. Are bees weak to water? Nope, they're not. Ah! But yeah. St. Patrick's Day, yeah, kind of fun. I actually did know, do know the origin of it. Oh, yeah, that was just basically showing we were out of, ammo. Oh, okay, what's that? Like, the reason they call it rump roast, because they can't call it cow butt. Fair enough. No, not Google. So, yeah, I actually watched the St. Patrick's Day little special short film of sorts. So, tell me, have y'all ever heard of VeggieTales? It was a little show I really liked watching back in the day. Still did. But yeah, during one of the segments, they actually had a little recap of the history of St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, VeggieTales is a very good show. It actually predicted the internet. For those who don't know, VeggieTales is basically was a Christian show where vegetables would teach kids about the Bible. It's a lot more professional and wholesome than you expect. Yeah, the Talking Bible Veggie. Yeah, great show. Definitely one of my favorites growing up. Not so good anymore, but yeah, one of their about them predicting the future of humor. So basically, there was this one episode where they went to the quote-unquote future. Two main characters, Bob the Tomato and Larry the Cucumber. Larry's awesome. Oh yeah, Barbara Manatee. Oh yeah, that was a pretty funny, silly song. That was something they do in between the show. Oh, I remember now. I think we go into the chimney. There we go. Yeah, one of the silly songs was Larry watching a soap opera about a manatee, and he had a little manatee plush with him, and he would keep singing to it during the commercial breaks. And then there was a really funny part near the end where, oh, that's a lot of explosive, where Bob burst in, and very awkward moment. Also, explosives! Oh, goodness. Is that the last one for Spiller's Harbor? It is! Awesome! So now we just gotta figure out where those last 5 notes are, and we can get out of here. Also, like the Grunty on TV. Oh, you used to love the Manatee song as a kid? Yeah, it's a great silly song. But yeah, so the way they predicted the internet is they had an episode where they went to the future where entertainment would be done by robots, and as Larry put it, entertainment would be randomly generated. Pirates Who Don't Know Anything. Yeah, it's actually the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Yeah, that's probably the best silly song. It was so good they made 2 movies based on it. Pretty good. I quite like them. So yeah, Larry's whole idea with the whole random humor thing is that, you know, it's funny because it's unexpected. Like, I think he demonstrated by putting a chicken mask on his face. He was like, you weren't expecting me to wear a chicken mask, so that makes it funny. And yeah, then they like meet these 2 robots who are like ventriloquists. Yeah, who kind of enforce the whole random humor. I think the main, pretty famous joke from it was, why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Bing! Weed eater. Yeah. It's been a long time. Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole joke that's like the guy's whole shtick is he would say one joke and then say an unexpected answer. What is the answer to the equation 2 plus 2? I don't know. What does 2 plus 2 equal? Weed eater. Yeah. Not the best episode, but it was still pretty fun. But yeah, Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Great movie. It's pretty fun. Oh, anyways, the reason I'm bringing it up in relation to St. Patrick's Day is, during one of their shows, I believe it was, Sumo of the Opera. A pretty weird episode now that I think about it. Oh, and the cheeseburger. Oh yeah, the cheeseburger one's so good. If not a little traumatizing, if you know, you know. So yeah, basically, Sumo of the Opera, it's... Despite the name, it doesn't actually have anything to do with Phantom of the Opera. Where are those notes? So it's basically, Rocky in the style of a Japanese sumo. Pretty funny. Had a Mr. T reference. Had a character called, was it Potato? Basically Mr. T as a potato sumo wrestler. Anyways, before the whole thing before I got to that part is that they needed to fill for time because Bob couldn't find the film. He needed to like get Larry some motivation because reasons, and he was on the telephone. And they had like a little guest star who was like a little cucumber sock puppet, who I'm pretty sure was actually Khalil. Where could those notes be? Well, basically he did a little thing about St. Patrick. So yeah, I could basically, so yeah, it's definitely worth looking up the story of St. Patrick that Veggie did. It was pretty funny. Basically, story of St. Patrick is he was started as a boy called Maywin Socket. The special also had a bit of a running gag of him really wanting to be named St. Patrick, but not quite working out. You know, he was a normal boy, you know, went to school, he played, he went to church, and then he was kidnapped by pirates. This actually led to a funny line of the character being like, wait, that's not normal. If you were too normal, you wouldn't have a holiday named after you. Fair point. Yeah, Apple. And so yeah, he was kidnapped by pirates and sold into slavery in Ireland. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh wait, maybe there's something in the water over there. Let me go get the octopus. And but even though he had the hard time being in Ireland, and surrounded by druids, which those were people who practiced paganism, which basically meant they worshipped lots of stuff like sticks and pond scum. Led to a funny moment with the character they were using. He was like, "Oh, mighty twig, you are powerful and twig-like." And they worship the pond scum. "Oh, mighty pond scum, you are powerful and scummy." But yeah, the way they, Maywin remembered about what he learned about God in church, and just prayed to God and got through it all. I think he was praying over 100 times a day, which, I mean, if you're a slave in Ireland, it's not like there's not much else to do. Very random. Oh yeah, and one of your favorites was the Cebu. Oh, yeah, the Cebu. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's kind of like a cow. Yeah, Cebu. It's kind of like a cow, but skinnier. Yeah, that's when Larry was like doing a slideshow presentation. Except a lot of the slides got mixed up, so the song didn't have an ending. Really fun. But yeah, after many... Oh yes. Oh, we did it! We finished it! Yay.
Well done, Banjo. You collected all 100 notes. That's gotta be a record.
Wow! Alright, I think we should be done in Spiller's Harbor. Yeah, that was fun. I quite like this. Probably might be my favorite area in the game. It's just memorable. It's like Rusty... Well, I was gonna say like Rusty Bucket, but not frustrating. And then I remembered all the timed challenges. But yeah, eventually, God told Maywin, okay, you can go now. He's like, oh, okay. And then he left, and he got to the harbor, and he, told the captain his story, and got a boat ride out of Ireland.
You can't just tell a story and then just leave us hanging.
Yeah, classics. Unfortunately, Maywin and the crew got a bit stranded in France. By that I mean is once they got to France, they took a wrong turn and were stuck in the wilderness and ran out of food. And the guy was like, "Hey, you say you pray 150 times a day with him. Pray for some food." And so, he prayed to God, and suddenly pigs appeared. Granted, in the special, it was pigs from Ireland that stowed away on the ship, and let's just say Maywin and the crew did not go hungry. As morbid as it was. But yeah, then eventually he got back to England and went back to having education and stuff. And then he had a dream of the people of Ireland telling him to come back to Ireland and teach them about God. And he was like, "Yeah, okay, but could I finish my studies first? I'm doing really cool." "Oh, okay, no problem. Take your time." So yeah. Then after he studied, graduated, he became a bishop at the church, and he did really good. And his name got finally changed to Patrick, not Saint Patrick. That's later. Oh, good. Wait. Okay, we did that one already. Thank goodness. So yeah, then he fulfilled his dream. He went back to Ireland to teach people about Christianity, and seemed to have done a good job. He managed to got people to stop worshipping sticks. Which, not to judge anyone, but I don't think that's a good way to live your life. I wouldn't. They might be high in fiber, but I don't think they're gonna fix your relationships. I believe he used a shamrock as a metaphor for God, which it took them a while to get. He was like, so you see, God is like a shamrock. Oh, great shamrock! You are powerful! Owen! No, this is Patrick. No. Oh, no, God is like a shamrock. It's a metaphor. Oh, great metaphor! You are powerful. No. Yeah, the whole thing is that, you know, God is like 3 parts, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Don't think too hard about it. It's one of the more confusing parts in the Bible, because, you know, it's not that God is 3 persons, except he is, and then they're also... It's like it's like how a triangle has 3 parts. They're not one part of the triangle. They are all of the triangle, and it's confusing. I mean, all things considered, there had to be at least one thing that was beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, and also, now that we have the ice eggs, we can finally rescue this Jinjo. Oh, and that was the last one too! Yay, that's another Jinjo done. Let me just... but yeah, then... So, yeah... Bible can be confusing? Yeah, it can be. But it is helpful if you know, if you understand it. A lot of good stuff in it. Mostly the New Testament. That's not timed. Are you kidding me? We'll deal with that later. That's for when we fight the final boss. But yeah, definitely I will say the poetry section's particularly confusing. Like, yeah, if you do read the Bible, do try to take the poetry sections with a grain of salt, because they're not meant to be taken literally. Like, I know the story of Job can be pretty depressing. You know, it's a guy who loses everything but still believes in God. You know, I don't know how true it is, but it is also, it's written in a way where all the characters talk with fancy poetry. There's Cain and Abel. Yeah, okay, yeah, the first part of the Bible, yeah.
God, you freed all the Spiral Mountain. The Jinjos will be able to settle down when country else when we're freed.
Yeah, definitely consequences of sin. Because, yeah, here's the thing about humans. We have the great power of choice. And unfortunately, the first few ones made very bad decisions. Like the thing with the whole the Garden of Eden, you know, and the tree. You know, the reason God put the tree in there was a test to, you know, see it was to give them a choice. You know, because... You know, if you only love someone because they just give you everything you ever wanted, is that really love? You know, that's also kind of what the story of Job is to, you know, it was about a secret meeting in heaven between God and Satan was like, yeah, this guy only loves you because you gave him stuff. If you take away the stuff, he'll curse your name. And, you know, that's why all the bad stuff happened to Job, but, you know, he never cursed God, and... You know, by the end of the book, God gave him, he gave him back all his stuff and family and everything, and doubled it. So, you know, that's kind of the point, you know. And I also want to be clear, God does not cause bad stuff to happen. It's just, you know, it's just the natural, what happens with our choices, and, you know, God can give us freebies sometimes, but... You know, we're not in heaven yet, so... Yeah, let's go unlock the last world. And Cain and Abel, yeah... Again, that was like... Yeah, the second big sin humanity committed. Jealousy happened. Yeah, it didn't end well. Because, you know, never... There's a reason envy is one of the deadly sins. A lot of good. I know a good bit about the Bible, but watching I watched these shows that was made by the same guy who did VeggieTales called What's in the Bible, Jelly Telly. It's with these puppets. It's pretty funny, and does a good job explaining a lot of the trickier parts. Yeah, I learned from Cain and Abel that jealousy is a horrible thing. Indeed, exactly. Yeah, there's like especially a lot of the stories Jesus told, the parables, there's always a lot of stuff you can learn. Like, even the really, really weird book in the Bible, the Song of Solomon, also known as the Song of Psalms. Are y'all familiar with that book by any chance? So, I believe that's like one of the last... I believe the Song of Solomon is one of the last in the poetry section of the Bible, and it's something. It's a bit different. So basically, you know, it's a bunch of songs. You know, it's well, basically, the Song of Solomon is a bunch of love songs. It's about a man and a woman who are, you know, going to get married soon, and they're excited about it, and they, say some interesting stuff. Like, I believe one of the first lines is from the woman is like, oh blessed be he, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. Yeah. So, yeah, feel free to spend a moment trying to think what other kind of kisses are there other than the kisses of your mouth. Yeah, no, about Psalms. Yeah, it's basically a bunch of mushy love songs. Oh, look, we just got all the notes for Spiral Mountain. And, there's a lot of interesting comparisons. Like, I believe, there was some... Yeah, not quite. It's... Well, yeah, fun thing... Yeah, well, the one snake was evil, and it technically wasn't even a snake, it was Satan in disguise. Oh, by the way, welcome to Freezy Furnace. Very interesting area. I'll get to the snake thing in a moment. I believe some of the comparisons they had was... I believe that at one point the man was like, her hair is like a flock of sheep, and her eyes are like doves, and her teeth are like a flock of goats. Funny, in the Jelly-Telly, one of the characters was like, is this when the women punches him? So yeah, that's kind of funny, just how... Oh, and I believe this is actually our one of our last moves.
You brought the right amount of notes. Can't believe my eyes. I bet this isn't the first time you've had that problem. Turn up the heat on Grunty with these fire eggs. Get Kazooie in the egg firing mode.
So yeah, now we get fire eggs. Ain't that lovely? So yeah, the first, yeah. Another reason to despise Satan for, you know, cursing snakes. But there are actually some times where, in the Bible, where snakes are actually used for good. I believe in these, you know, in the story of Moses, one of the first miracles they do is having a staff turn into a snake. Part of me almost likes to, like, headcanon that maybe that was one of the early snakes that maybe it died, became a stick, and then, you know, got a chance at redemption, because, you know, that snake eventually led, you know, all the people out of Egypt. I forget, did we need the camel for this? Another interesting time where I quite like when snakes were used for good in the Bible. Yeah. I believe it was in one of the times when they were wandering in the desert. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the candle real quick. I think there was a part where, you know, a lot of them started complaining and saying nasty stuff at God, saying they were wishing they were still slaves in Egypt. Yeah, they got really cranked. So they kind of had to deal with some plagues, as in a bunch of venomous snakes. And I believe the way they got it out, per God's instruction, Moses created a bronze serpent, and that bronze serpent was, like, able to drive away the snakes. I'm kind of wondering if that's maybe why, you know, you know how how hospitals have like a serpent on a pole as their mascot or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, chat? Oh yeah, so the gruntlings are gray now. So yeah, again, snakes are still one of God's creations, and, you know, just because one was used for evil doesn't mean they're all, because they're the same on the... Heck yeah! I mean, I don't even know if I want to touch him, because, you know, God's working on that. Yeah. I mean, Satan is literally the cause of everyone's problems. And if you think about it, yeah, started the whole sin of pride because, you know, he was one of God's best angels, but apparently the jerk thought he knew better and tried to take over heaven and got a nice whooping from God. And I think also the angel Gabriel, like, I think Gabriel may have fought him off. Or was it Mike? Actually, or maybe it was Michael, But yeah, pretty much, like, I don't think there's much better examples of the problems pride caused than Satan. So, yeah. Interestingly, that's actually not his proper name. Apparently, Satan is a word in Hebrew that essentially means adversary or accuser, which is definitely what he is. I think that he would like some help fighting Satan. Indeed, don't worry, God. Hey, you can fight Satan by you know, following God's words. Don't be a jerk, and don't succumb, because again, Satan's whole beef with humanity is, you know, humanity was God's greatest creation, so he wants to make it kill itself or delete itself.
Hey, looks like you're the next contestant on Fishy Fingers.
So yeah, just
You too can win amazing prizes by using the control pad to move left and right and holding the B button.
So yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah. If you have any questions about the Bible, let me know, because there are certain things that get misinterpreted. Okay, this is the final of the fishing minigame, and it's the hardest because yeah, for this we can't see what they are. Yeah, for whatever reason, we cannot see... Ah! Crab! Yeah, we can't tell if it's a fish or a crab. So, this is definitely... Eek. But yeah, definitely a good way to deal with... if you want to fight Satan, be a good person, don't fall for your temptations, and try your best not to sin. And look for the Bible and biblical YouTubers for help. I know there was a YouTuber, I forget what they're called, but they did a really interesting video about angels, like, yeah, God's got some freaky stuff in heaven. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny when you see what most angels looked like. Ah! You can kind of see why God maybe wanted something a bit more, tangible. I really do not. Ow! Okay, how the heck do you... Okay, I do not know what the trick for this game is, because how are you supposed to tell what's a fish and what's a crab? Like, I seem to be doing it. But, yeah, is it... Yeah, I got nothing, chat. So close. Also remember that Mary story from the Bible? Yeah. I mean, at the same time, how else were you going to get Jesus down to earth? I'm just saying. Kind of one of those things you need to not think about too hard. Yeah. Just how else was he going to get down there and become human? I wish I could tell. How do you... Ah! Like, maybe it's that the fish are faster. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I think I just figured it out. Oh, I think I got it, chat. See how the fish are... See the ones that are, like, moving in two bits are moving, like, two at a time? Oh, goodness, after all these years, I finally figured it out. So, I got it. The fish are the ones that are moving in, like, two spurts. Ah! And the crabs are the ones that are, like, moving, you know, slowly. Ah, goodness. Praying to God has helped me a lot in life, you know. Again, something you need to understand. Life is not always going to work out, but, you know, God's a good way to just, you know, help you get through things. You know, and it's worked for me so far. You know, I feel like things have gone right for me enough times after praying that I think I'm good. Okay, where was we? Oh yeah, crabs! amazed I finally figured out the trick for this. Is the fish move? The fish move in spurts. You see, they move twice, whereas the crabs just move slowly. I could never figure that out back in the day. On the bright side, at least once we're done with this, don't have to deal with this fish any. Well, get the crab legs ready, chat. We're gonna be here for a while. Funny enough, I believe this is actually the second to last time we'll be seeing Mr. Ripoffski. I think the last time we'll see him after this is stopping him and some other mice from poaching snowflakes. It'll make sense later, I assure you. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Ah, crab! Dagnabbit! I could go for some crab. You know, I really might go back to the beach soon. I really hope that restaurant we went to with the she crab soup is gluten-free. It's just so impossible to know, chat. So far, I got about one restaurant I can go to at the moment, and that's Chick-fil-A, because apparently they're really good about keeping things gluten-free. So, very nice people. Apparently I heard, what? And apparently if someone tries to steal your car, they'll beat up the thief for you. So that's nice of them. Ooh, nice. Ooh, come on. Come on. Crab! That was really great weather. I'll leave your prize outside.
That doesn't surprise me much. This guy's house is so small. We'd have to go outside to change our minds.
Yeah, well, we'll just wait and see. And I think Five Guys might be good about being gluten-free, but, yeah, I don't know if I can have my burger with a bun, so I need to learn how to make bread. That's the best way. But yeah, we'll talk more after these messages. We'll be right back. Crab. Okay, and we're back, and I actually checked our totals. We're actually already done with Spiral Mountain, so I think we'll just explore more of Freezy Furnace, and maybe you'll find out why what part of this is Furnace. Ooh, slippery. Yeah, I think we could probably ask the waiter. Oh, wait, do you mean at that crab at the restaurant? Well, the tricky thing is you know, if it's not fun fact, everyone in chat, cup fuse. Oh, yeah. So yeah, y'all know the Yu-Gi-Oh card, Instant Fusion? You know, the thing that's, like, supposed to be cup noodles? Oh, no, don't tell me. Okay, in safe scum we trust. Oh, I don't like where this is going. How are you supposed to get all the way back there? What the? Are you kidding me? 8 seconds. How? Are you? What? How are you supposed to get there in 8 flippin' seconds? Oh boy. So yeah, what Soccer Could referring to, the card Instant Fusion, they made it into actual ramen. We now have Instant Fusion ramen noodles. So that's pretty funny. Wish I could get them. Yeah, this is not fair. No, okay. I see why I think I see why I never 100%. Ah! Yep, this is definitely why I never 100%ed this game back in the day. What the actual... What? Like, everything else in the game has been reasonable except these dang time challenges. Ah! Well, I know what we're doing for the rest of the stream. Do we need to call for Dialga? Yeah, I already got him working in the background. Ah! So close. And I do want to 100% this game, because I want to add it to my album of 100%ed games. Yeah, I'll get Dialga over for the sandwiches once we do it. He's working hard with the saves coming. Ah. Come on! Okay. This is not fun. Who tested this? Who honestly flippin' tested this part? Like, I feel like even the thing with the crabs was more reasonable, because at least— ah! Yeah, the worst part about these things is you mess up, you gotta run all the way back. Yeah, don't. No. Alright, here we go. I think— okay. I feel— ah! Okay. Let me go ahead and get Dialga over for the sandwiches. Weird. Dialga, where are ya? Okay, I really need to clean out my character icons. Oh, where are ya? Dialga?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. One sec. Oh, lot smaller on the Game Boy, it seems. Oh yes. Much appreciated. Good luck with the saves coming. I'm here all night if you need me. Okay, bye.
One of these days I really need to stream a game that has Dialga in it. That'd be fun. Good, it does take Dialga a while in the games he appears in to be kind of friendly. I mean, it's mostly chill in Diamond and Platinum. You know, it's just Team Plasma causing problems. Okay. And then Mr. Dungeon, you know, they had the whole Primal Dialga thing going on. Very awesome. Wish they would put that in the main games. Probably one of my favorite final bosses of all time. Definitely top 10 or 5. Okay. Ah! Oh boy, do I wish this was on the Switch where we had a rewind feature. Hey, you know, he does the little shenanigans in Pokemon Ranger. I don't remember that too well, other than it starts you, like, at the beginning of the game, and then you gotta go fix things. I know for Palkia's, it just... I know in Palkia's quest in Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, I think they just made it so that every doorway went somewhere it shouldn't. Something that's pretty easy to do in game development, now that I think about it. I really should jump more, but oh, I really hope this is the last one of these scumbag jiggies. Okay, come on. Yeah, you really should jump. Ah! Get your popcorn, Chad. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh well, at least I'll be able to save the furnace. At least I'll have good reason to save the furnace part for next week. Part of me almost wants to say that this is the worst Jiggy in the whole game. Like, maybe there's another one later, but 8 seconds. 8 seconds. That is atrociously unfair, and they expect you to do it on, like, thin eye, on very... Okay, change up the save scum a bit. You know, I wonder what the worst Jiggy in Banjo Kazooie... Oh, wait, yeah, no, I know what it was. It was the propellers and the machine and the engine room. which also had a time limit, but even that time limit wasn't so unforgiving. Yeah, I wish I could get the cup fusion in the USA. Dude, I need to go learn how to make some proper ramen, so I can buy some gluten-free ramen off Amazon. Come on! Okay, yeah, get those sandwiches ready. Okay, I think I need to shut up a bit, Chad. I need to lock in, so, I could definitely go for some ramen right now. On the bright side, I'm pretty sure this has gotta be one of the last really frustrating jiggies. Ah! I do not like these physical challenges. This is so stupid. You can't be cautious. Oh, come on! I pushed A that time! Yeah, how's y'all's day going, chat? Y'all got any delicious ramen to enjoy? Come on! Yep, thanks for the sandwiches. The Ug's gonna need a lot. Okay. Too much. Yeah, like this. Yes, we're free! We're free! Take that, you F-bomb Jiggy! Yes! There, thanks.
Oh yeah, glad I could help. Thanks for the sandwiches. Much appreciated.
Oh goodness, that was awful. That was so awful. It's so awful, it scared the music away. Oh, I'm saving. Okay, I really hope certainly that's gotta be the last one of those screwball jiggies. Okay. What? But yeah, time limits are not fun. The only time they're fun is like in Metroid, and even then they're still pretty infuriating. Save. Yeah, absolute save. Granted, I think the worst Jiggy in Banjo Kazooie was definitely the engine room in Rusty Bucket Bay, because in that one you gotta go through a very precarious platforming area where you most likely will fall into a bottomless pit and have to restart. Worst of all is you gotta then swim through toxic water to get to a Jiggy that's stuck behind a propeller. Alright, a nice big foot statue. What is going on with this thing? Oh, that's what was going on. Ah! Ah, mayday. Whew, can't believe that worked. And now, and now with this snowmobile is actually how we'll do the last thing regarding Mr. Ripovsky. Oh, at least, oh yeah, not this, no, oh yeah, we go through here. Not here again!
Yep, indeed, it is. What are you doing here? What was that?
Nothing at all.
It was me, we're the Snowies! This nasty man and his gang are trying to catch us, please save us!
Well, we can, but how?
Yeah, one of the skidoos. gotta help these little snowflakes, protect them from the mouse poachers. And then we can... Bit of a variant on the game with low blubber. Little Captain Blubber. But yeah, it's pretty... It's not too bad. It's kind of fun. Ow! Might be a... Just gotta collect all these snowflakes. I don't know what the... Granted, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. We're trying to stop a bunch of rats from poaching living snowflakes. Oh, there's that. Well, you know, it's pretty fun. We're gonna miss seeing Mr. Granted, I don't know if these are technically Mr. Ribofsky. They seem to be Bandit Palette Swaps variants. Yeah. Yeah, the snowies are kind of cute. Yay!
No, I don't believe it. How could you?
Thanks.
And thank you, Snowies. Pretty cute. Not quite. Definitely go good with the twinklies from the first game. Oh, yeah, I do want to do Banjo Kazooie someday. Probably not for a while. Oh, but when we get to that one, that's oof. Oh,
Cold.
that's definitely gonna be a bit tricky. That has some trickier jiggies. The specific one involving Canary Mary. Oh, anyone who's played Banjo Kazooie, the name Canary Mary is one that will give you. It is a name that gives PTSD and great rage. And if you know, you know. But yeah. Canary? No, not Canary. Canary. There's basically there's humanoid with bird wings and a beak and stuff, and getting one of the jiggies and Cheeto pages from her is one of the most frustrating, hand-destroying thing in the game. But worry about that some other day. But yeah, we're doing pretty good with Freezy Furnace. Pretty interesting area. Mostly because of what... You notice how... well, for one thing, chat, you know how this place has got that name of Freezy Furnace? And, any idea why? Because it's not like the place in Pikmin 4, the Sub-Zero Sauna, which is like a, it's in a refrigerator. Ugh. If you want hand-destroying, try Pokemon Ranger. Yeah, I'd love to do it one day. I gotta figure out a way to do it that doesn't mess up my hand. Anyways, you've seen the Freezy, and here's the Furnace. Yeah, welcome to, what was it? Yeah, welcome to Grunty Industries. Yeah, not just a volcano, an industrial factory. Yeah, this is, I believe this is where Grunty has been creating, has been making parts for her mech suit. What's I gotta, well, we got these fire ghosts, very nasty little imps. But yeah, pretty neat theme, having a level be half fire, half ice. I mean, they honestly don't seem to do enough, but yeah. Quite a freaky foundry we got here. And I remember the Klongo boss fight here being... Ooh, gold. Being, particularly nasty. Oh yeah, also the honey boxes have bees. Nice. And just, actually, now that I hate these guys so much, because you can only kill them with ice eggs, and it's pretty awkward to get it out. At least they die in one hit. Yeah, these things are going to be the bane of my existence when we get to the final boss. oh, lava, lava, lava. Ooh, where is it taking me? But yeah, I believe we're going to be facing the second to last Klungo boss fight here. Probably save that for next week inside that. Ah! Oh, goodness. No, I don't want to swim in the lava. No, 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 no. Okay. Darn it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I believe there is actually a level in Banjo Tooie that does this same aesthetic, that being Half-Fire Peaks, or Hailfire Peaks. Yeah, that's where, it's like a mountain that's like... Yeah. Okay. Ah! Not the lava. Not the lava, 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 lava. Ah! Yeah, and so yeah, Hellfire Peak's pretty unique area. It's basically a mountain. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's basically a mountain island, and half of the island is a volcano. The other half is frozen, and you gotta like switch between the two ones. It's a pretty unique locale. I quite like the bosses, the two dragons, Chili Billy and Chili Willy. Yeah, you can't quite see the joke in their names, but I think Chili Billy is chili like the spicy food, whereas Chili Willy is, you know, chili like the frozen kind. Yeah, they're pretty fun bosses. They both fight Banjo for the same reason, as they think they're the pizza delivery guy, and they're mad because they want their pizza and want a snack. How you doing?
Hey, you can talk.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Look at that, a talking bucket.
No, there's a Jiggy here.
No, the Gruntling's here, smashing any jiggies that they find. I might be able to make a jiggy for you, though.
Oh?
If you can find me enough gold to recast, I'll make you something nice.
How many bits of gold do you need?
I think there are 7 bits scattered around this room. That should be enough, though. Trouble is, the Gruntlings have been hiding them in tricky places.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Bucket. See you.
Yes, and it's Miss Bucket, thank you.
Yeah, a few times we got a unique character. We got a friendly Miss Bucket over here. So yeah, we gotta go find some gold so she can make a jiggy for us. It's pretty fun. Oh, I hate these ghosts. Oh, I think I see what this was for now. Alright, come here, toasties! Get toasted on! Oh yeah, I don't think you can actually kill these spark plug enemies, so be wary. Yeah, I believe, but yeah, can you think of any other fire ice levels that are in video games? One that comes to mind, I believe the third area in Crypt of the Necrodancer had this theme. Fun game, very difficult to play. It's a rhythm roguelike. So it's like a roguelike game, chat, but you also have to like move, you have to take your actions, they have to sync up with the music. Never got around to 100%ing that game because well, the last mode is very unforgiving, and it was just too much for me. I gotta look back into it. I think it got an update not too long ago. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, Chad. After we, ow! Yeah, once we're done here, bees! Yeah, once we finish up the Freezy Furnace, we're going toasty. Yeah, we're gonna end up going. Okay, can I just get the note real quick? Oh no. Deck. Oh, okay, good. Give. Bee! Not the bees! Not the bees! And not the living spark plug either! After we beat Klungo here, probably gonna save that for next week. yeah, all that will be left is the final boss, which is, oh goodness, which, as I recall, is an absolute gauntlet of bosses and quiz questions. Okay, so yeah, I believe for this, yeah, we need, yeah, this one, we gotta spell out we gotta spell out Grunty's full name, or, which is yeah, I've gotta spell out Gruntilda, so, oh wait, I don't need, okay, Grun, ew. Okay, there's an R to just mess you up. Wait, why? Wait, what? What's the R for? Oh, wait. Oh, silly me. Oh, goodness, I can't. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. Well, thank goodness this game don't have extra lives. Okay, try this again, and this time I need to actually spell correctly. It's darn it! And I clicked the wrong one. This is gonna take a few tries. Okay. Try this again, but this time pay attention to the letters. It's G. It's Gruntilda, not Guntilda. Her. And I messed up again. Dang it! Why? I spool English good. Seriously? Why is this what's giving me the most game overs? Just spelling? Okay. Stay calm. And don't go jumping ahead. Run. No! Dang it! The darn gas messed me up. Really yeah, gonna be, yeah, furnace is all the rage, ain't it, chat? Beginning to remember why. I believe I remember why school was so frustrating. Like, it's extra frustrating because this should not be hard. I just keep messing it up. It's like when you're writing and you write the wrong letter and you can't ever erase it because, I don't know, erasers just don't. Okay, Darn it! How do I keep forgetting the R? How do I keep forgetting the R? I cannot believe myself. How am I this stupid? Okay. R. You. Going to die. Darn it! I think we might need to start wrapping it up soon because this is driving me nuts, chat. What is going on? How does my brain keep blanking on something as simple as spelling a witch's name? I feel like I make it look. This looks like I'm trying to spell out Rumpelstiltskin. There! Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Okay, good. We spelled out the witch's name. Finally, get me out of here! Wait, how do you get out of here? Oh, where's the door? Where's the gun? Oh. Oh goodness! Finally figured out how to spell the witch's name. Perhaps I should say the name. Oh, sorry about that, chat. I don't know what went wrong. I just do not know why I could not get that. I could just not spell that thing properly. thank goodness I'm not using ChatGPT, because, you know, if you use AI too much, it does make you dumber, because I think someone did a study, and apparently people who rely too much on AI, I think they have lower brain activity. So, you know, it just, you know, so, you know, if possible, try to do it yourself. Granted, if there is ever a problem where it's you really just cannot figure out the answer because of how useless Google is at understanding terms, you know, I think that time it's okay to use AI. I'm still not sure the best way to handle that stuff. Ow! I think you should stop it today. Let's go a tiny bit longer, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh goodness, why are you back? Yeah, we're gonna probably be in this here furnace for a while, methinks. How much do we even have total-wise? 4. Yeah, this place definitely proving it to be the final world. Go! Okay, but good thing is I think the worst is behind us, chat. Maybe. Ow! Ah! Here come thick gruntlings. Yeah, let's just investigate that goo area, and then, yeah, I might take y'all's advice. Sorry for getting so mad. I hope it's at least entertaining to y'all. Oh, what the? How does that not? No, I'm definitely not getting sleepy. I'm getting frustrated. Totally different. I just want to explore the poison goo over there, and then we'll call it a night. Alright, carefully. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, iron. Okay, yeah, no, we need the transformation, the last transformation to go there. But, yeah, I'm gonna need to, not the base! Not the base! Okay, I want to figure out how we get up there. It might be best to save that for next week. Oh, look, we got all the eggs. How fun. I do not like these invincible enemies. They are the worst. They're the bratwurst. But yeah, you know, I think you might be right. I think we should wrap things up. So thank y'all for sticking with me. Sorry about the frustration. It's just, fortunately, I'm fairly certain there aren't any more timed ones. Where did the bee scene come from? I don't know. You'll have to ask Epic Pikachu. I believe it was a movie with Nicolas Cage. That's all I know. It was from a movie with Nicolas Cage where he got a bunch of bees in his face. That's all I know. That reminds me, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for tomorrow's opening skit. Y'all know any jokes I could do with Mega Ampharos? Because, you know, we're going after Mega Evolutions tomorrow on Pokemon Legends EA. I'm trying to think of what I could do for opening skit jokes, you know. Y'all know anything to do with the, Mawile? I got nothing. I'd love to use a sheep song for, Ampharos, but they're all copyrighted. Maybe I could just have it be a lighthouse. And for the Barnacle one, I'll just do something from SpongeBob. But yeah, let's, wow. Oh, dang, this is the first time I don't have any new art to show y'all. Huh. Yeah, that's something. Ah, well, I need the rest. I think I'm starting to get back. I got a bit more free time, so I can start working on art more. I gotta get ready for my 800 watchers celebration art. I'm only 20 watchers away on DeviantArt from being 800. I think I'm doing it maybe pre-cure theme. Should be cute. Well, that might be. Oh, it is. Mary had a little lamb. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe we could do something like that with a lighthouse. Mary had a little lighthouse. That might be funny. I think thanks for the ideas. But yeah, good job, Banjo Kazooie. Sorry about all the dying. I'll do better next time.
Well, don't worry about it. We got infinite life, so it's all good. Good luck with your next thing.
Yeah! And learn to spell next time!
Yes, I know. It's hard to do it when you're poisoned.
Yeah, and who's the one snuffing it all?
Kazooie!
In my wild, I think Pac-Man. Oh, that's great. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Thanks for the while. The Barnacle. I'll just find something from SpongeBob. Is there any good scenes where a character is just ranting barnacles over and over again? I know there's one where, and I can think of some scenes of SpongeBob screaming tartar sauce a lot. But yeah, next time we'll try to finish up the furnace, do more stuff in the freezy, and go get Miss Bucket some gold. Much appreciated, dearie. All right, but yeah, let's save. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed me raging out in the furnace. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Oh, Shamrocks. But yeah, thanks for the ideas. I'll definitely see if I can use them for the skits tomorrow. Granted, I hope I have time tomorrow. Me and Mom gotta set up some bank accounts to... Well, good news, I got a bunch of inheritance. Bad news, well, you know how one gets inheritance, and, let's just say this year had a really, really bad start for me. And not just because I was sick. Anyways, but yeah, tune in tomorrow, chat. We are going to be fighting some more rogue Mega Evolutions. Yeah, we're going to fight Mawile, Ampharos, and Barbarnacle. Yeah, thanks. I'm mostly over it. Just, it did hurt because that person meant a lot and, he kept me employed for a while. But we can talk about that more some other time. But yeah, we're gonna fight some mouths, a sheep, dragon, and barnacles. I should really learn how to pronounce its name. And yeah, maybe we'll even deal with the Mafia while we're at it, and then he can finally Mega Evolve. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. Go watch me some Inuyasha, and yeah. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and see y'all tomorrow for Pokemon.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening.
Later, bros. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, farewell, my friends. Thank you for joining us on another amazing evening. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night. Sarah says I, Silky. Say hello, comrades. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Should be good. Should be good to knock the heads of some Mafia. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your evening. Ciao!